In America, farming is often overlooked. Here with us today is Keith Sedbeck, a small rural farmer here to answer the question what it means to be a farmer in the 21st century.
Hi, I'm Keith Sedbeck. I'm a small farmer in northeast Nebraska. I raise hogs, cattle, and I raise corn, soybeans, oats, and alfalfa. My dad bought this farm in 1954 and moved down here and started raising a family. And he raised 9 kids here, 5 boys and 4 girls. I moved on the farm in 1998 with my wife. Then we started raising our family here. Farming in the 21st century it's a lot easier now, but then there's a lot of technologies out there. It's hard to keep up with all of them and stuff. And back then they had 9 kids, and they needed 9 kids just to keep up with the work. And we used to farrow, and it took all those 5 kids and Dad to clean the farrowing barn. And nowadays I go under the skid loader and scrape it out, and then it's a lot easier in the 21st century. Yeah, the rising prices in the economy are really hurting everybody right now because so many people are going without food and water and stuff. They can't afford to buy this stuff. All your input, like your vaccines for cattle and hogs and stuff, you need that to keep them healthy, and everything's just going high. And gas for fuel for tractors and parts are so high for even your equipment is so high in the 21st century right now compared to what it used to be and stuff. It just takes a lot of money just to keep going. Taxes, they are always going up. It's always you can't set that. It goes up every year the way it seems. Your taxes on your land and what you pay in the store. It seems like it's always going up. There is a lot of big farmers coming in my area now, and it really is affecting the small farmer, and it's really hurting them because they got more money and they got more land and bigger equipment and get more done in a day and stuff. And big farmers that they build these big hog confinements, and it's hard for a small farmer to do that. We got 2 bucket calves, so we got to feed them. I'm making bottles for them right now. Milk, mixing some water and milk replacer, powdered milk replacer for the calves now. You fill it up about half full, and you put a cup of milk replacer in each bottle. And you put the nipple on and shake it first. Get it mixed up good. It's yeah, it is harder on it. It is usually ends up the farmer is not the one that makes the money. It's the packer that makes the money on the meats and stuff. And then you go to the grocery and you still pay more for it and stuff. But we usually end up butchering our own meat and stuff, so that helps us, saves a little bit for us and stuff. But you're still paying for that processing and stuff. So, but you know what you're getting for meat though. These hog confinements when they raise hogs, they try to push them as fast as they can through there, and it's not getting the quality of meat, and the meat don't taste good. And the quality of meat from off the farm here, my hogs compared to Hy-Vee, is you're getting a better hog, a better tasting meat, and it's fresher, better tasting meat.
Alright, so we wanted to test Keith's theory on whether or not that farm-grown meat is better than grocery store meat. So we got grocery store meat here and the ones that was raised on his farm, and we got some random test subjects to try them out and see their full, honest reaction. Alright, as you can see, 4 out of the 5 of our participants chose B, which was the farm-grown meat, which is really exciting. So as you can see that B, there's higher quality, so if you want better quality meat, you should go to a local butcher or a local farmer to get your meat.
Well, there's a lot of ways you can support the local farmer. You can like come on their farm, get a beef or a hog, and go butcher it yourself. And yeah, there's a lot of city kids around here that they get a job in the summer. It teaches them where their food comes from and how to work and how to make a living. Well, when I'm looking in the future, I'm not really very hopeful because it's going to be big corporations are going to take over, and there ain't going to be no small farmer. My dream is to pass this here farm down to my kids, and I'm hopeful that will happen. But yeah, it means a lot to me, keeping it going for the family and from the generations down the road.
The future of our food system and the livelihood of farmers depends on the choices we make today. So let us remember the stories of this farmer and strive towards a future that supports the small rural communities that feed us all.